Everybody's got shot travels. February 28th, the last day of the month. Wow. Is it all gone? Alright, let's see what's in the news today. All kind of interesting stuff. Three things at Disneyland. Or maybe Disney World. I just wrote Disney. No, they're doing away with all the queries. Thank God. Because now you can go to Star Wars without a ridiculous query that's impossible to get. When am I getting up at 3 a.m. to press on my phone crazy and go back to sleep for an hour? Planning the trip has become easier with offers and bundles that are just easy to read and agree to go, yes, I'll have that. And of course, it's going to be less crowded in there this year with, Universal opening and kicking ass. Could Six Flags be a dominant theme park this year in 2025? With high prices at Disney and, Universal being packed to the limit with people with their new hotel that opens up to the new park? Possibly. NCL had blocked a balcony cabin with whatever that thing is. This woman felt cheated on a Panama Canal. At the last minute, they're like, oh yeah, something's going to be blocked, slightly blocking. It's not slightly blocking. It's fully malice blocking the view. I don't even know what direction the ship is. Her balcony faces on the ship because this thing is set in the goddamn way. I can't recognize which way it's facing. Nice France has considered lifting the ban on cruise ships. Yet other Mediterranean ports are fighting the cruise ships as well and seeing if they can get some leeway or leverage or something. Nice was saying how we were all trash and they didn't want that kind of business. Well, then I guess apparently he was almost fired over doing this because it brings over $300 million. Oh wait, I guess we're not trash at all, huh? 300 million a year. Wow. Royal Caribbean has pissed off a lot of loyal people. They're talking more about 3 and 4 day cruises to the Caribbean and not any more. They're booking more for the 25-26 season. And you say to yourself, oh, why you just do 2 back-to-backs? There they are right there. There's the same cruise back-to-back. One day is just 4 days and 1 day is 3 days. Which means the 4-day cruise just sits virtually dead in the water for a day longer out in the sea beyond Nassau. You probably can see it in the distance. Because they're not going that far out to save money and gas. Yeah, so now you can't go to St. Martin, St. Martin. It's both the same island, but 2 different St. Martins. You can't go to the Virgin Islands, the American one or the British one. I mean, those are beautiful places to go. I mean, Roy, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? You're already on the shit list as it is. The cruise lawyer there. Oh, put his picture back up. He's saying how you're dirty. And people are getting sick because you're more concerned about the money and not scrubbing everything. Oh, why? A fellow blogger just went to Royal and said he got sick on the Royal ship. Yeah, because they're not cleaning as good as they should. It's all about the money and how much they can bring in. We're pissing off Royal people. Disneyland. Things to look for in Disneyland, California. The castle is being decorated for the 70th anniversary. Mickey and Me has an outfit. What is that? I mean, I mean, they always talk about how Disney wasn't gay friendly, but look at the outfit on Mickey and Minnie. That's not a slander. I've never seen them this colorfully dressed ever. Ever. What is this? The red car trolley is going away. I mean, what fun is that trying to sit on the back of it with Eddie Valent and the kids and smoke cigarettes? Because you can't afford a nickel to ride it. To Roger Rabbit. Oh, Paul, we put up the poster with him. And 70th anniversary is supposed to be July 17th, but yet there's almost no talk from Disney about the 70th anniversary. I mean, they talked about it a little bit at D23 last year in August, but they've been all hush-hush. The only people talking about 70th anniversary is us on the YouTube and TikTok and other places going, Disney 70th, this is going to be great. And then they're like, we don't really have the money for it. You know. And of course, if you haven't seen my short, I'll put it up there and link below. Carnival, our favorite place, of course. They took Mr. Coffee Maker away from us because your coffee is crap, Carnival. Mr. Coffee Maker we brought with us makes good quality coffee and it doesn't cost that much. I looked up for there's the Walmart ad. It was a 5-cup Mr. Coffee Maker and according to these people, makes a quality cup of coffee and is good priced. Good for you, Mr. Coffee. I didn't know you were actually still making a product, but let alone these people, diet loyalty to you, saying that you make a quality cup of coffee at an affordable rate to buy the machine. Congratulations, Mr. Coffee. You're back on top like you were in the 80s, where everyone then they started to buy it to take apart to make a DeLorean out of it for Back to the Future. Because that's Mr. I'll point to the car. On the back of it, the Mr. Fusion is Mr. Coffee that held up beans and then grind them and then brew your coffee. If you didn't know what that was, that's Mr. Coffee. But who knew they were still around? I didn't. I just assumed it died off in the 80s or 90s. It faded away from existence. Good to be you, Mr. Coffee.